Hello everyone, welcome back to Rank Talks Bowl for a new watch along, this time for Liverpool against Bayer Leverkusen in the UEFA Champions League. Sorry again for the delay and for everything that's been going on lately here with the channel. I made a tweet about it, about how it's been pretty difficult with a lot of stuff that's been going on now that the end of the year is coming closer and closer, trying to keep up with college and with a lot of other stuff going on. And it's been truly difficult to focus on football and because of that on the channel as well. It's been pretty hard to keep up. But we're still here for the Champions League and we're still here making content for you guys. And of course, I still have that video to edit, the ones that was voted for the members, by the members, and that I will be making for everyone. It's still in the works, I'm still editing it. It's a slow process, it's painful, but it is what it is. We're taking baby steps. But for now, we are here for a new Champions League match day with Liverpool, with a perfect score of 9 points, going up against Bayer Leverkusen on this one, the team that obviously went on a crazy season, last season obviously, going unbeaten in the league, winning the cup, and ultimately falling short in the Europa League against Atalanta. But otherwise, it was a pretty much perfect season for a club that doesn't have much of a history in Germany. I mean, they have a lot of history, but they didn't have a lot of history winning trophies. Right now, they are doing pretty well in the Champions League as well. They have 2 wins and a draw, sitting just right behind us with 7 points. So it would be a massive opportunity for them to catch up. But even then, they are still in the top 8. But it's obviously going to be very important for Leverkusen to get points here at Anfield if they want to contest for that top 8 position, I believe. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hello to AD. Hello to Brandon. Hello to Mats. I'll put the game on shortly. My Pokemon fight with Steve is worth the wait. Oh, okay, I'll make sure to check out your battle after this game. Everyone, if you don't follow the Matt's channel, he makes a lot of content on football as a whole, and especially when it comes to traveling. And also follow AD744. He makes videos about football too. And in his second channel, he's hosting a Pokemon tournament, which I'm a part of, and I'm also like a bit of like the organizer, you could say. So there's that. Today in the US will be a shit show. Well, that is also going on. I'm not gonna speak much about it because one, I have no idea what I'm talking about, so I feel like it would be disrespectful to some people. And second, like it has nothing to do with what's going on right now in the game. But yeah, it is a lot that is going on in the world. Norad, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. No yellows for Kanate and McAllister, or else they are suspended for Dog Dreed. Yeah, that is probably the most important game, the most important fixture that we're going to have also at Anfield, and having suspended players will be awful for sure. Let's check in on the lineups as the game is almost about to begin, but let's do like a quick rundown of what's going down. That's not the right one, this is the right one. So for Liverpool, nothing spectacular, you know, what we expected. Kelleher in goal, back 4 with Tsimikas, Van Dijk, Konate, Alexander-Arnold, midfield of McAllister, Gravenberch and Curtis Jones, a front 3 of Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo and Mo Salah. Gakpo as the number 9 instead of Darwin Núñez. Obviously Shota is injured, so that's what we're going with. And Bayer Leverkusen with Hradecki, a back 3 of Tapsova, Ta and Hincapié. Frimpong as Grimaldo as the wingbacks, a midfield with Ezequiel Palacios and Granit Xhaka, Wirtz and Garcia, and obviously Boniface up front. The game is already about to begin, so I got the clock ticking, I believe. Yes, the clock is ticking. Okay, the game just begun. I did like a very quick rundown of the lineups. But yeah, I think it's just what everyone expected. There aren't like any huge players missing that are of note, I believe. It's just the teams are at their best, which is what we like to see for sure. And as for a quick prediction, when we got this draw, I predicted that it would be a draw. Um, Simply because I believe that even if we were the better team, Leverkusen simply have too much juju. Oh, Luis Diaz is already in it. Ooh. Okay, Liverpool already getting up to some action early on. Super intense from Liverpool. But like I was saying, like when the draw happened, I knew, man, Leverkusen have too much juju. We're not gonna beat them, even if we are the better team. So it's gonna be a draw at Anfield. Most likely, they're gonna get like a last-minute equalizer or whatever. But this Leverkusen team is not unbeatable like the one from last season. Something has clearly changed within their mentality, I believe. And Liverpool have looked fantastic, like top of the Champions League, top of the Premier League. Playing at home, I feel like we have a real chance to beat them. So I'm going to predict a 2-1 win. I think we're going to go 2-0 up and Leverkusen are going to get a consolation goal, but it's not going to be enough for them. Wish Xavi took the Liverpool gig, but Slot has done a good job. Oh yeah, I mean obviously I think that everyone was hyping up Xavi Alonso after that great season he had with Leverkusen, and he really deserves the praise and the hype. But I'm glad that Liverpool decided to go with a project that they trusted and someone that they surely have been scouting for a while. And I think that Slot obviously is doing a fantastic job with Liverpool. It's the best start of any Liverpool manager ever, you'd have to argue. So I think we're not really lamenting the fact that we didn't get Xavi Alonso, I'd say. First of the two Black Magic teams, yeah, sure, we're playing the next one, the other one right after this. So yeah, we'll try to avoid any black magic, just put salt on their goal or something. Do you guys have predictions or any thoughts on the game? That something that may happen? I feel like Luis Diaz is going to be super important this game. If there's somebody that can expose the wingbacks from Leverkusen, is going to be someone with his kind of pace and dribbling for sure. I was debating whether I should put Ezequiel Palacios on the thumbnail and be shameless, but like no, I decided against it. I think that Florian Wirtz simply had too good of a season to not be recognized. With McAllister, yes, I'm definitely shameless, but that's just me. He's also been great for Liverpool. Like there's no denying that. Mac 10. Okay, Cody, shoot. No. Cody? Ah, close. Gets deflected. How often do you guys call players by their first name? I feel like we're all getting used to calling players by their second name because it's just what it's on the shirts and it's more recognizable. But especially if it's my team or one of my teams, I find myself calling players by their first name very often. 1-1 draw. Yeah, fair enough. I think that a draw is also very likely, Brandon. This is one of the toughest fixtures yet for Liverpool after all, so I wouldn't really be mad with a draw. But at home, it feels like you have to win. Oh, very good pass from Salah. but gets intercepted at the final moment. 2-1 or 1-1? Yeah, I guess it's pretty safe to say that both these teams like to score, and so I think that both teams scoring, it's a fairly safe prediction. Oh, we go again. Salah? No. Great save from Haradeki on Cody Gakpo on that one. But Liverpool pressing super high up very intensely. And they haven't been like clear opportunities, but we've had the chances this game for sure. Up until this point. Like 3 or 4. Okay, maybe 2 chances and 1 attempt of a chance, you could say. Hello SSB, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. We need depth. I can see our guys slowing down. I get what you mean. I mean, this is what I've been saying for a while now, that Liverpool should have signed backup players that can contest for the starting position but aren't necessarily superstars. But we need more players in the squad because the bench isn't really that great for Liverpool, and we need players who are allowed to come in and rotate and not affect the team's performance. So yeah, I do agree that we need depth, but in this game specifically, it feels like we are off to a very strong start and our pressing has been as intense as ever. The Brighton game felt like fatigue rather than bad play. Yeah, I agree. It was 2 moments of magic, like back to back, that were able to win us that game, but that's why I don't feel comfortable saying that Liverpool are the best team in the world right now, even though we are top of the Premier League and the Champions League. We simply don't play like a team that can do this consistently, even though we have. It feels like we've been scraping by in a lot of our results, which, you know, it's good that we're winning, especially early on in this process. You'd expect the team to only get better over time, but if players are going to get fatigued, that is not going to be the case. So the question becomes, is the team going to improve after getting more time with Slot, or are we going to decay because the players are getting too tired and not resting, playing too many games? And if so, how long can we keep this up for? Like, can we keep the lead in the Prem for how long? Can we keep the lead in the Champions League for how long? Oh, Konate's down. It doesn't look good. Oh, he's up. I think. Oh yeah, he tried to hit the ball and I think it hit him somewhere where it hurt. That's why he went down. But no, he's okay. Do you guys agree that something changed within Bayer Leverkusen's mentality, or do you think that they got figured out? Because it's kind of wild to me that they looked so unstoppable last season, and now teams are, well, to be fair, there's a reason why we call them a juju team, because last season they were getting those last minute equalizers or winners like consistently, which was crazy. But they were cutting their games close against pretty much everyone. Um, I guess you can also say that the juju ran out, but that's also down to mentality. You have to say. Phil Foden scored this early. I saw a lot of people. I mean, there was that interviewer who said that Amorim could become a United legend because before even joining United, which was pretty funny. Um, some of my classmates today were saying that the Man City win was paying a lot in betting houses. But they were saying that there's no way that City's gonna win. I was like, bro, what do you mean? City wins all the time, except when it's against shit teams. Against good teams, City always wins. City only loses to shit teams. Bayer is getting found out. Yeah, that's also the other thought that crossed my mind. Kind of got figured out just to look at Liverpool press and how tight Leverkusen are, teams to know positioning. Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree. It's a combination of things, I believe. And it's not like Leverkusen have been bad this season, but compared to how they were dominating teams last season, you can see a big change when not many names have changed. And at that point, you gotta question Xabi Alonso's tactics. Like, is he a one-trick pony, or does he have something else up his sleeve, or is he getting out coached simply? Game has been pretty quiet after the first few minutes where Liverpool looked really intense. We're still pressing up though. Leverkusen are starting to deal better with their press right now. Never mind. No, how is that a foul, by the way? That's the second foul in a row that this ref has given against us because of a press that didn't look like a foul. It looked like Cody recovered that cleanly. But not for the ref. I see what Xavi is going for right now. He's trying to play long balls to the back of our fullbacks. Here's Lucho. Salah. Curtis. Oh! Good save from Hradecki. But amazing combination play from Luis Diaz, Salah, and then Curtis coming up from behind for the finish. Hradecki able to contain that. But yeah, like I was saying, it feels like Leverkusen are playing long to the backs for full backs, trying to get their wing backs going. I said backs like so many times there. They're playing long to the side basically, and trying to expose the space that we're leaving in behind because we're playing with a high line. Milan scored? No way. Corner kick? Crazy. Like straight from the corner, like Olympic goal or what? 1-0 AC Milan. Crazy. I think I put that Real Madrid would win 3-1. Sadly, I think that I predicted Real Madrid to score first in the UEFA predictor. I don't think Milan is holding on to that lead. Like, I know that Real Madrid is dog water at the moment, but they have too much juju in the UCL, and Milan are sauce as hell. I don't think they're gonna hold that lead whatsoever. But if they do, it's gonna be scary for Real Madrid, considering their next game is at Anfield. Imagine if Stuttgart had kept that draw against Real Madrid, and if Dortmund hadn't bottled that 2-0 lead that they had at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid will be on serious trouble at the moment. But they have too much juju, they cannot lose. Trent. Okay. We keep the ball. Lucho. Mo. Oh, nice one, Salah. Lucho gets deflected. But we are clearly on the driver's seat at the moment. Oh, here comes Leverkusen on the counter-attack though. We have no midfield. No one's in midfield. Frimpong. Xhaka. Okay, that gets deflected. That hit Virgil on the head, I think. But that was very dangerous. Like, all of our midfielders who were pressing up for that attack were on the edge of the box, and so Leverkusen had all the space in the world in the midfield to hit in transition and get the ball quickly towards our box. What are the fireworks for? Does anyone have any context to the fireworks? Okay, we should play long there. Okay, we are still trying to play out from the back. Now we play long. When you have 3 players in your own box, just boot the ball up. Because that means that there are 3 players from the opposing team that aren't marking in the midfield. 5th of November is a firework day here. What do you mean? It's like firework holiday, or is it a real holiday that just bonfire night? So it's like firework day, firework night. That's crazy. Had never heard anything like that before. Loki, Saka had the season of his life last season, very hard to replicate. It was like a revival of his career. I mean, he spent so many years having a low impact on Arsenal. His last season with Arsenal was great. And then he dipped for Leverkusen, had the season of his career, like you were saying, and now, yeah, like he may still be an amazing player, but you can tell that he's aging. And yeah, it's gonna be difficult to hit that prime once again, but as long as he's still amazing like he is currently, it's gonna be very crucial to Leverkusen's success, I believe. Trying to see where I should position this one. Big up Albert. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome back. It's an event against a national holiday, but it's remembered. A famous phrase. Remember the 5th of November. Oh, Frimpong. No penalty, says the ref, even though he fell inside the box, clashing with Van Dijk. That was amazing. An amazing pass. Doesn't seem to be a penalty. That was a crazy pass from Wirtz. Like, Virgil does get a touch on his leg. It doesn't Frimpong definitely dives, but there's no reason why Van Dijk should put his leg there. That was a dangerous opportunity for Leverkusen right there. And if he gave the penalty, it would have been extremely soft, but I wouldn't have complained. That looked extremely sus to me. Can't wait for Pulisic to dunk on Madrid again. Who scored the goal for Milan, by the way? Boniface goes wide. Theo? How do you even pronounce that? Bologna is already losing at home. It's not looking like a good day for the home teams unless you're PSV. Isn't it crazy that Dinamo Zagreb lost 9-2 in their opening fixture and have gotten 2 wins and a draw ever since? I'm a big fan of soft penalties. Can they get softer? No. They cannot get it softer than they are already. On this day, Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the House of Parliament with either bonfire or fireworks. That's crazy. Damn. So it's just in his honor or whatever. Theo. Yeah, I saw it, but you pronounce it Theo? Like Theo? I don't know. Leverkusen are looking more comfortable in the game at the moment, and I'm not liking it. It's only a matter of time before Zagreb spanks Bayern too. Hell nah. Trent, oh, shot gets deflected. It's gonna be throw-in. You cannot allow Trent like that. Space near the box. Curtis, nope. No dice on that one. That long pass for Wirtz not gonna work out. It's gonna be another throw-in for Liverpool. Xavi doesn't look happy about how his team is playing at the moment, even though I think that they've regained some control. But the game is very back and forth in terms of momentum, I think, at least at the moment. 23 minutes already, and it doesn't seem like much has happened in this game. Not saying it's been boring. Both teams are playing quickly, trying to figure each other out, but also suppressing what the other wants to do pretty well. Oh, amazing from Wirtz. Hincapié passes it to the middle, gets cleared away by Van Dijk. That's a foul on Salah, yeah. It's gonna be a yellow card. For Alex Garcia. Vini penalty 1-1. See? They have the juju, man. You cannot beat the Real Juju. Real Juju Drid. It's what they do. It's the UCL night. That's why he should have won the Ballon d'Or. Emerson Royal is about. So we've known all this time. Nobody has any idea how Emerson Royal ended up at Milan. This time it was a legit pen. It's UCL tax. No, but who in the hell trusted Emerson Royal in the Year of Our Lord 2024? You know who you can trust? Mo Salah. Ooh! Close chance, close chance. ¿Qué pasa cuando hincapié se hinca el pie? Termina con el pie hincado. Is Emerson Royal bad as people make? Because I don't watch Serie A as bad. I mean, we watched him on the Premier League and then we watched him for Milan. And also, you have to consider how god awful Brazil's fullbacks are, and he still doesn't get called up. So that should give you an idea. Okay, Cody. Ah, Cody, you have to do better than that. Hello, Patrick, welcome back. Thank you for joining. Okay, Ryan, I see you. Simicas for Cody. Cody with the cross. It's a bit too long of a cross. It's going to be out for a goal kick. Hradecki and Schick should have played in the Europa League final. Hradecki, I agree. It was definitely weird that your captain and goalkeeper that you've been playing the entire season didn't play in the final. But I rate Boniface higher than Schick, to be honest. Maybe Emerson is just being played in the wrong position. True. Playing as the water bottle man. He can be like the water man of the team, maybe. Bench warmer. I think that he'd do a great job at that. That's his position. Okay, that's a throw-in for us. Grimaldo has looked very off this game so far. Lille up 1-0 on Juve. Insane. The French teams. La France is cooking. Bayer Leverkusen did start with a focal point up front against Atalanta. Yeah, and that was probably a mistake. Alonso was overcooking with that lineup for sure and got cooked by Lookman. Gasperini tactical masterclass. Like, Bayer did not have a single chance that game. It was dominance from start to finish. It was kinda crazy. You were always on the edge of your seat because Bayer Leverkusen had done it so many times in the past doing the crazy comebacks, but like, you looked at the game and it looked completely hopeless. Lil Winger, the Zaragoza guy. or whatever his name is. Very good assist. Like, is his name Zaragoza or is he from Zaragoza? Not sure. It is a Jonathan David goal. Alonso put Hradecki in the Pokal final against the second tier. The other keeper would have made more sense in that game. Overcooking, he burned the lineup. Yep. That's when you overcook. You're trying to get too creative with it and you end up screwing up for not doing KISS. KISS, which stands for keep it simple, stupid. Okay. We cannot recover that one. It's gonna be a throw-in for us, says the ref. Again, very, very imprecise from Bayer Leverkusen, even though they've regained some of the ball in the last few minutes. Not really able to do much with it if they kept missing their passes in the midfield. Or pressing, doing a lot in that. Like, we are so intense, we're not allowing them any time to think. And in those quick decisions is where they mess up. Long pass for Cody. That's gonna be a foul. Yep. Free kick for Leverkusen. Now for real, not much is going on in the game. Remember how 1 year ago I made... Was it a year ago or was it 2 years ago? I forgot already. I believe it was 2 years ago. Or almost 2 years ago. It was either at the very... It was like at the very start of 2023, I believe. Like during March. Where I made a rant video about Boca Juniors. We are very close to me having to make another one. Because it's getting really bad. That's obviously a foul on Luis Diaz and it's going to be a free kick from close range for us. Alonso doesn't seem to agree with it, but it's definitely a foul. And we have a lot of good free kick takers for this one. I'd expect it to be Trent. But it's a very dangerous spot to allow this kind of set piece. Hradecki looking very, very worried, trying to form the wall. Four players and one laying on the floor. Both Salah and Trent next to the ball. But to me it looks like an opportunity for Trent to go for the near post. Top bins. What do we think? Ref gets the sign. Yeah, it's gonna be Trent, I think. Trent. Ooh, he tried it. It barely deflected off the wall and it's gonna be a corner. But he tried exactly what I thought he would do. Top bins of the near post. Didn't push the ball high enough for it to clear the wall. And it's gonna be a corner because of it. It was a decent attempt. Now with Van Dijk and Konate, we are very favored on the set piece, I believe. Konate doesn't seem to be pushing. Now he is. Ooh, that gets caught by Hradecki. Don't let him play quick. They're gonna play it quick. Yep, they're gonna play it quick. But that's an awful pass. Again, very, very sloppy and imprecise from Leverkusen. And that's basically what made it so we haven't really been suffering so far in this game. But if we make dumb passes like that, we may start suffering this game. Not the first time Alexander-Arnold's take a free kick against Hradecki. Yeah, that happened recently in the Nations League, right? If I'm not mistaken. That shot from Grimaldo was never bothering anyone. That's a foul on Luis Diaz. No! What? It's the other way around, ref. For real? Okay, they are both holding each other's shirts. I don't think that's a foul at all. Yeah, Trent scored that one, I remember. I saw it on Twitter. Vinny just dove, disgraceful. I mean, players dive all the time, man. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Just don't give the fouls. It's sad because you have to stop trusting some players, but if it's like inside the box, it literally doesn't matter because VAR is most likely not gonna fall for that. It's just sad that players are still doing it, but you cannot fault Vinny for it. Like it's been going in for a long time. Rank would you take Corin Daymar at Liverpool? Nope. Talent-wise, he has what it takes to even start for Liverpool, but you cannot take a player that can barely run without getting injured and is going to be injured for a majority of the season. It's simply not worth it. Simikas had lost his boot right there. It's going to be a throwing for Leverkusen. Tapsova playing it for Ta. Neymar is good from what I've seen. It was cramps yesterday. Yeah, I know, but still, he's not a player you can rely upon anymore. Talent-wise, still one of the best there is. But like, it's just unreliable. It's inconsistent. In today's game, consistency rules. Like, ask Rodri if not. Ask Rodri if that didn't work for him. Victor Gyökeres getting another goal for Sporting Clube de Portugal and not Sporting Lisbon like many people call him. Does Neymar need surgery? I don't think so, and I hope he doesn't. Konate gonna loft the ball up. It's gonna be a throw-in for Leverkusen. That's a foul from Trent. So that's gonna be a free kick from the side for Leverkusen. I don't like that we are allowing this chance when Bayer has barely created anything this first half. Feels totally unnecessary. Let's see, where does this free kick go for Leverkusen? It's gonna be a crossing, most likely into the small box. Kelleher, easy catch. Easy catch for Kelleher, amazing. Oh, that challenge was crazy. Okay. Leverkusen have recovered the ball pretty quickly and I got worried about a bit there, but we're able to come away with it. And here's Salah. Salah against Grimaldo on the side. Salah gets past him. Oh, has a shot saved by Hradecki. Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher even said Sporting Lisbon. Yeah, a lot of people have. Many mainstream people have said Sporting Lisbon, which is crazy. It's never in the name. Never has been in the name. Real Madrid sleeping. Morata scored. Tchouaméni Boso moment. Crazy. Didn't like rumors come around that, oh my god, Tsimikas, what the hell? Tsimikas, what the hell? Offside. Saved. Saved. Tsimikas, my man. Even if it's offside, how can you get beaten like that? Oh, it was a handball. It was not offside. Okay, clear handball from Frimpong. Right there. Clearly a handball from Frimpong. Even then, Tsimikas got beat so easily. And I feel like Kelleher could have saved that, potentially. But yeah, should have never happened. Definitely a handball from Frimpong. And I think it even warranted a yellow if I'm being strict with it. With how intentional it looked. Yep, good to go. No goal. What rumors? You were about to say something? That there were rumors going about that Real Madrid were thinking about letting Tchouaméni go. Like, they were hearing offers for Tchouaméni. They didn't think it was that important. But I'm sure that Real Madrid is gonna be looking for a midfielder. They were asking for Enzo, by the way. Like, Enzo has declined so much, and his off-the-pitch actions have just made that I cannot defend the man anymore. Like, if you're gonna be awful on and off the pitch, like, come on, man. Cannot defend Enzo anymore. I'm officially off the Enzo hype train. And I don't care if he goes to Real Madrid. I don't care if he gets off Chelsea. I've been saying this for a while. I think that McAllister is a perfect fit for Real Madrid. I really hope that they don't take him because he's one of my favorite players and he's amazing for Liverpool, but McAllister would fit Real Madrid so well. Rank, we could be saying congrats to Argentina for qualifying to 2026 this month. We could. The problem is that we play Peru and that's going to be a very tough game, right? The game is going to be in La Bombonera, so I'll try to see if I can get tickets for that. Okay, 2 minutes of stoppage time, of which one has almost already gone out. A bit of a scare with that Frimpong goal, but ended up being disallowed quite quickly because of that very obvious handball that happened. Correct decision overall by the referee of letting the play continue, but it was very clear that it was a handball, and I believe that he saw it from the very instant it happened. Thank you, Mats. Yeah, I'll try my best. Tickets for the national team go out, sold out very, very quickly. Here's Cody. No, Cody, why are you finishing straight at Hradecki, by the way? Wasn't even close. Straight at the keeper, Cody Gakpo, with that shot. What a wasted opportunity. He could have done so much with that one. He could have shot to the near post, shot to the far post, crossed it down the middle. I know he chose to finish. I mean, I'm sure he didn't choose that. He just executed it like shit. Finished straight at Hradecki's body. Okay, I don't think the cross down the middle was that simple with the defender blocking him like that, but he still could have finished that one so much better. Chelsea issue is they have no leaders at the club. Reece James is your captain and the guy is not even 28 years old. It's why a lot of these Chelsea players are so inconsistent. It's not even that his age the problem. The problem is that he barely even plays. He's injured like half the time. The problem is not the age. Like Steven Gerrard was captain at 24 and went on to become one of the best, arguably the best captain in Liverpool's history and a natural leader. I know that Reece James is not Steven Gerrard like as a player or as a personality, but it's not a problem of age, it's a problem of not being involved with the team at all. As the halftime whistle blows, I feel like we started off great. Hard pressing, very intense, bunch of chances. Died down as the game went on and Leverkusen looked more and more comfortable. It's not like they created many chances of their own either. The game really slowed down as there was a very intense midfield battle and both teams were just cancelling each other out. Leverkusen had that chance at the end which they scored through Frimpong, but it was very rightfully disallowed for that handball. This game has 0-0 written all over it, which is crazy because at the start of the game I was saying that with the way that both teams play, it was a safe prediction to say that both teams would score, but hasn't been the case so far. Keeping up with other results, Bologna and Monaco 0-0 draw at the moment, same as Borussia Dortmund against Sturm Graz. Celtic have turned the game around at home against RB Leipzig and are winning 2-1. Lille still beating Juventus 1-0. Here we are 0-0. And Real Madrid are losing 2-1 at the Bernabeu against AC Milan. Sporting Portugal drawing 1-1 with Manchester City in Lisbon. So not much movement at the top of the table besides Lille joining the top 8. And obviously Liverpool still top of the Champions League at the moment with 10 points. Of course, still waiting for Aston Villa to play tomorrow against Club Brugge, in which Aston Villa has a real good chance of going 4 out of 4 wins. I'm predicting 2-1 Liverpool. I mean, that was my prediction, but we'll have to see if anybody is able to score. Before his injuries, Reece James was over hard, apart from when he played under Tuchel and Potter. He was nothing special under Lampard and Southgate, I see. Yeah, I never really got the hype for Reece James, but it just looked like another option that England could have at right back. You know, nothing too special. Real Madrid play with no intensity. It's a problem when you have too many superstars and not all of them are willing to run for the team. It's just kicking the ball around. It's sad if that's all you need to beat the defending La Liga and Champions League winners. Dog Drid's downfall, somebody's saying in the Discord. That's crazy. Yeah. We all rejoice at Real Madrid's struggles. It's just an injury-prone DeAndre Yedlin. That's true. I think that DeAndre Yedlin is potentially better than Reece James. Jesus Christ. I don't think he was ever better than Walker. And I would have taken Trippier above him too. Yeah, same here. So guys, this is something that Mike is saying in his own Discord. Liverpool have become so boring, but as long as we win, it's all that matters. Would you consider the way that Liverpool play boring? Because personally, the way that Man City plays seems boring to me. I don't think that Liverpool is boring whatsoever. But when we get nullified like this, it does look pretty ugly. Ancelotti doesn't make it to Christmas at this rate. And who do you bring in? Do you just send it for Xabi Alonso in the winter? Been researching AL's Pokemon the whole first half. I'll probably see second half. Fair enough. I rate Trippier a lot as an English fullback. Maybe not as much. I don't as much as in previous seasons. Like 2022 and 2023 was kind of insane, racking up so many numbers. He was permanently in my FPL team. He was so many assists for a defender. It was kind of crazy. Okay, small discussion chat. Small discussion over here. Did you play Flash games as a kid? And if so, which is the Flash game that you have the fondest memories of? I've been thinking about Flash games a lot lately. And I've gone into the Flashpoint archive a few times to check out some of the games that you can still play on browser. Because their code was recycled so that you can run it without Adobe Flash. I feel like that's something that has marked a lot of my generation, Flash games. Just something easy that you can play in your computer, going into a browser, looking up games, and you end up playing some legendary stuff on low budget. It's crazy. But which were the ones that marked your childhood? We all have different experiences on that one. One Flash game I remember in particular is On the Run. On the Run. Let me look that one up because it sounds familiar. On the Run Flash game. Oh, it's like a car. It's like it's GTA or something. Okay, this is not what I was thinking it was. But I can see it. I can see the vision. Let me pull up the browser. Like this is the game that you meant, Mats? I can see it. I remember like the one with this character, even though I didn't play it much. I mean, Happy Wheels is a classic. But this one I don't remember much. This one, Run, I remember it. I didn't play much of it either because this kind of games bore me after a little bit, but I can see why people enjoy them, obviously. The one with the bow and arrow as you shoot back and forth. Like, which one even is that, Albert? One with the bow and the arrow where you shoot back and forth. Don't remember that one. Maybe you need to be a bit more specific with that one. The one that I played the most, like by far, was Electric Man 2. And in fact, I ended up becoming a speedrunner of this game. This shit went super hard. You're like boss fight after boss fight, punching and kicking your way through with super electric powers. And each team having their own like class and powers that they could use. This game went super hard, and I still play it to this day when I try to speedrun. Like, it goes super hard. Happy Wheels is a classic, it really is. Real Madrid got booed off the field. That's crazy. The patience is running low with the Dogderit fans already. You can play as their yellow card, and you have to board be caught by the other cars. Happy Wheels is a Flash game? Yeah, it is, but currently it obviously runs off Flash. It was so popular that it got ported quicker than the other ones. I think the bow and arrow was called Bowman 2. Bowman 2. Oh, this one? Okay. Markiplier. Okay, I can see it. I don't think I've ever played this before. One that I played, what was it called? It was like Wild West. Hold on. Wild West Dual Flash game. What was this called? This one. Gunblood. Like, this shit I played a lot. It was so intense because you needed to be precise with your shots, but you also needed to draw the weapon quickly or else you get shot first. Like, it's a real duel. And it got progressively harder and harder as you went on, and you had like mini games where you had this fat guy who helped you train and you had to shoot the bottles and try not to kill your own guy to get bonus points. But the duels were super intense because if you drew too quickly, the clock would reset and they will tell you like, no, try again. You did it too quickly, you were not on your mark. And if you did it too late, you would get shot first and you were gone. But you need to be super precise. Obviously, headshots do the most damage, but you need to be so precise with this one. It went pretty crazy. Bowman called Apple Shooter. Yes, I think I played Apple Shooter too. Let me see. Apple Shooter Flash game. Yes, I played this one a lot. It was super violent. Like, I think, yeah, it's from the same developers as Gunblood. Super violent with the blood and the screams, this one. But it was really, really satisfying to hit the apple from a long distance. But yeah, Icebreaker, says Mats. Icebreaker. Seems like it is. I don't remember this game. Don't really remember this one. But one with a similar concept that I played, just looking at the boat, was Raft Wars. Raft Wars went kind of insane. You play as these two little kids and you have to shoot people in other boats for like different reasons. You have to be good with your aim, try to knock them down. You get superpowers as you go that you can purchase to improve your ship and your weapons. Eventually you get like more teammates. It went pretty wild. The lore was also insane. You may be old, but are you this old? Yes, I am that old. I'm sorry. Love this game. Love this game. And after that, the other war game and a lot of question marks that I played was Territory War. Territory War went kind of wild because of the strategy involved in this one, and I really like that you can change your team name and your teammate's name. So I would usually just name these stick figures as my friends and roleplay as if we were in a gang war against somebody and we were just shooting people. It was kind of a wild concept, but I loved it. I loved it. Super, super fun game. And well, then there was Age Wars. Age of Wars. Is this game? This game went... Age of War, this game went so crazy. Where you had your own base and you had to spawn units. And you started in like the prehistoric times in the caveman. And then you were constantly evolving into more modern civilizations until you reached like the future in space. And you had to destroy the enemy base. It went kind of crazy. I love this game too. The soundtrack was crazy. Dummy Never Fails. Yeah, Raft Wars was coded. Territory War went pretty well. Which one was that? Like, Dummy Never Fails? Dummy Never Falls? Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this one. I didn't play much of it, but I've definitely seen it before. Something that I played a lot was Final Fantasy Sonic, which is like a crazy combination. It was one of the craziest crossovers ever. But this shit went super hard. The lore on this, man, like combining Sonic with RPG fighting, the style, the animations went kind of crazy. And obviously it's not a Flash game, but Super Mario Bros. Z, it's a crazy concept. Crazy concept. Super Mario Bros. No, Super Mario Bros. Z. This shit, insane concept. If you can look this up on YouTube, like, it goes so incredibly hard as a series, as a whole. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm already late to the start of the game because I was yapping about Flash games for a while, but I don't know, it's something that's been on my mind for a while. Let me get the timer ready again. Let's say 45, 40. And I'll start whenever we're there. I was yapping so much that I missed the restart of the game. Alright, there we go. Square Mill. There was a PC game where you could import any character you ever wanted. I mean, but which PC game? Like, what was it about? I played the first two level of I'm thinking of the right Sonic game. Yeah, there was a Sonic game for Flash as well. I don't remember. Mugen is the name of the fighting game. It's worth checking out. I might check it out later. I've never heard about Mugen before. Also Boxhead. Boxhead I played a lot. It was probably the two-player game that I played the most. Obviously there was like the Fireboy and Lava Girl. Not Fireboy and Water Girl levels, which my sister and I played a lot because she liked the puzzles. I think it got boring pretty quickly, but it was fun to solve. And after that, Boxhead, just shooting zombies left, right, and center. It was pretty fun to do with another person, trying to survive for as long as possible. and Gun Mayhem. Gun Mayhem was really really cool. Super Smash Bros. Flash, also great. Played Boxhead a little bit. What about Square Meal? Don't remember Square Meal. I don't think I've ever heard about that one before. But that's what I mean. Like Flash games, there are some that we played, that we both played. There are some which one has played and the other has never heard about it. They've all impacted us differently, but we've all been there at some point. Not a Flash game, but did you play Club Penguin? I played a bunch of Club Penguin in the past. It was my jam. I loved collecting the puffles. Playing the card game, Card Jiu-Jitsu went crazy. It was insane. It was like a better rock, paper, scissors all over again. It was insane playing card Jiu-Jitsu. The strategy and the mind games went crazy, and the expansions of the cards, trying to find better cards, went crazy. Racing people down the slopes, making pizzas, fishing, the missions, the story mode with the spy agency. Like, nah, the Club Penguin went so incredibly hard. I loved it. They're showing the replay. Xabi Alonso touched the "This is Anfield" sign coming off the tunnel. Nah, no way. This man has to be our manager. This man has to be our manager at some point. Xabi Alonso walking off the tunnel, touching the "This is Anfield" sign. Like, nah, this man still knows where he belongs. This man has to be our manager at some point. Do you think there is a Flash game about Zidane versus Materazzi? Hold on, I played a lot of football Flash games, but Zidane versus Materazzi game. No, wait, somebody has looked this up before. Okay, I don't think there's a game about this, but kinda crazy that people have looked it up. There is no game, I'm sad to inform. Card Jiu-Jitsu was great, as well as sledge racing. Captain Rockhopper. Peck Rock. I don't remember what my penguin was called. It was probably something very generic. I think Xabi Alonso was a player at Liverpool. He really was. Won the Champions League. He won this Champions League, the one in Istanbul in 2005. Have the jersey with me. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning, Patrick. Curtis Jones has been playing better. It was very shameless for me to put McAllister in the thumbnail, to be fair. But I guess I was just being lazy, because there was not much time for the game to kick off and I had to make the thumbnail quick. Still a very close game out here. Not much to separate these two teams. Wait, what's happening in the Man City game? Hello? Maxi Araujo got one, and 4 minutes later, Gyökeres got another, and Sporting are 3-1 up against City. Huh? What is going on? Boys? Did you play any Lego games? Yes, I played Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga on PlayStation 2, a whole bunch. I'm sure I played other Lego games. Oh, I played Lego Avengers on Xbox 360. But Lego Star Wars is the one that I play the most by far, and I think it's the best as well. They did a much better adaptation of Star Wars than pretty much anything else, which is crazy. There's an argument that Lego Star Wars is the best Star Wars game ever made. Man City are absolute rubbish. Pep is a fraud. My favorite manager is Ruben Amorim. I hope that City continue to be inconsistent. Just goes to show that Rodri really deserved the Ballon d'Or. The fact that City are so mid without him. Both video games and flash games of Lego. You see. I mean, flash games are video games, but I get what you mean. Like console games. Okay, free kick for Liverpool. Not a lot going on in the game, but maybe with the set piece we can break the deadlock. Simika's gonna put this cross. Okay, very poorly executed free kick. Rank don't lie, hearing that Vini not getting the Ballon d'Or made you laugh. I wouldn't have liked for Vini to win the Ballon d'Or. I think he deserved it with the season he had. But Rodri deserved it as well. Lautaro Martinez deserved it as well in my eyes. Any of those three would have been a worthy winner for me. I don't want to hear anything from Carvajal. Like, if you think that... I know he won the Champions League, La Liga and the Euros. Guys, Carvajal was not the best player last season. Don't lie to yourself. Don't look at the trophies. Just look at what the game. He was not even the best right back. He was not even the best defender at Madrid. So, like, don't even tell me that Carvajal deserved to be the Ballon d'Or. I think it was between Rodri, Lautaro and Vini, and I would have been fine if Vini won it, but on a personal level I wouldn't have liked for Vini to win it, no. I think that's a fair assumption you're making. Man City, they also have no De Bruyne, yep. Kevin missing is also huge for City. Coolly left, yeah. Absolutely in regards to Carvajal, yeah. Because if Carvajal have won the Ballon d'Or, well, then let's just not make any speculation. Like, the Ballon d'Or goes to whoever won the most trophies. That's it. Case closed. But I'm delusional. Carvajal carried club and country. Yeah, true. He carried so hard. I'd rather give it to Lautaro. He had a redemption arc. Not even for the redemption arc. Like, if a striker was top scorer of his league, won that league, won the Super Cup, scoring a goal in the final, won his national team, a continental trophy, being the top goal scorer of the tournament and scoring the winning goal in the final, he would no doubt win the Ballon d'Or if he was European. But because he's South American and the Copa America is not held to as high of a standard, and because he plays in Serie A and is not held as in the same standard as La Liga and Premier League, he couldn't win it, which is unfair. But it is what it is. Carvalho getting a Ballon d'Or is the same as Jorginho getting Ballon d'Or shouts. True. Tari was on the Carvajal trophy hype train. Don't rate Tari, to be honest. Yeah. Same here. Okay, we recover the ball inside the box, gets cleared away, man. Come on. This is such a winnable game. We still have to be careful, but this is such a winnable game if we just step on the gas. We are rating non-players now, like FM regions. Whoa, what is going on with the sun? Like the sun is coming in like crazy, like it's burning my face. Should position myself like this. Ooh! Close for Salah. Okay, I think I'm gonna like close this stuff because the reflection is going kinda crazy. The sun is like bouncing off the window on the opposing, like it's still coming through, like the blinds. What? Nah, the sun is wilding right now. I have to move myself like over here. Have to block the sun with my head, my big ass head, from all this football knowledge cramped inside one place. Oh, you typed Carvalho instead of Carvajal. That's crazy. I think Haaland was up there for Ballon d'Or. This season? No. No way. Lautaro had a better case than Haaland this season for sure. I don't know how Haaland and Mbappe finished ahead of Lautaro. It was kind of crazy. Mohamed. Okay, nice recovery. No, Trent, that's nowhere near on target. Nowhere near. The other games still look the same so far. There are two good games tomorrow. Inter Arsenal and PSG Atletico Madrid, I would say, are definitely the standouts for tomorrow. Inter against Arsenal is going to be interesting after all those Arsenal fans were questioning if they were a bigger club than Inter, which they are definitely not. And PSG Atletico Madrid is like battle of the mid. Somehow I think that PSG is going to win. We'll have to see. Haaland still better than Carvajal? Yeah, I would say so, but trophy tax was too strong for Carvajal. Leao is hot garbage. Arsenal as big as Inter? Yeah, I thought the same thing. Oh! Lucho! Golazo! Golazo from Lucho Diaz. Once again, I said it at the start of the game that Luis Diaz was gonna be important against these fullbacks. Instead, he came up clutch against the center backs, making a run in behind, one-on-one with Hradecki. And like if it was a Panenka, he chips it over the Finnish keeper. And he finishes him. 1-0 to Liverpool at Anfield. Amazing goal. Great pass. I believe it was Curtis Jones cutting Leverkusen's defense in half. And Luis Diaz, the Colombian, once again being the main man for Liverpool. Onside, absolutely onside. Everything legal. The goal is going to stand. Amazing pass from Curtis Jones to the back of Tapsoba. And that chip from Luis Diaz was just nasty. Perfect execution. Hradecki even threw his hand in the air trying to get it, but it was the perfect height where no matter what he did, he could not get to it. Pinpoint perfect finish from Luis Diaz on that one. And we're 1-0 up. Hell yeah. Vamos! Diaz has really improved under Slot. Yeah. And he was I already thought he was pretty good under Klopp. Even when people were telling me otherwise. even when people were telling me otherwise, I was still convinced that Luis Diaz was a player that belonged in Liverpool. But under Slot, he's really proving it. I'm wondering, are Arsenal even bigger than Ajax? No, I think that Ajax, both in the Netherlands, in Europe, and in the world, is bigger than Arsenal. Oh, and there's a second! And just like that, Cody Gakpo makes it 2. No, it's offside. Are you sure that's offside? Oh, I was going so hyped if we had gotten a second so quick. Again, I was reading a chat. Let's see. He's not offside. No. No. I think he's onside. I think he's onside. I think Hincapié is the one that leaves him onside. That was Di Maria-esque. The chip? Hell yeah. But now this cross was fantastic as well for Gakpo. And the header so powerful, beating Hradecki. I believe the goal is gonna stand. I think he's onside. How quick was that? Yeah, that was so quick. I agree with you both, Albert and Mats. That was super quick. I was reading a chant again, and I was surprised seeing the cross come in and Gakpo's powerful header going in just like that. Disallowed initially, but VAR is checking it for a goal. They're drawing the line apparently. But after having a quick look at it on the replay, I believe that Cody Gakpo is onside. I think the goal should stand. Let's see what they tell the ref. They're checking in. Chance at Anfield going on. And the ref says, it's a goal! Cody Gakpo, in a matter of minutes, gets a second goal for Liverpool. Just like that, 2-0 up. The game dead even for over an hour. And in a matter of minutes, it has exploded in favor of the Reds. Totally onside, I believe. Crazy cross from Mo Salah, and Cody Gakpo, appearing totally unmarked, dives in for his header, flying to the near post. Hradecki has no chance. And just like that, it's 2-0 to Liverpool. They said Liverpool was boring. Looking at you, Mike. How is this boring? This is football heritage. It's a European night for the Reds once again. Hell yeah. Michael was saying Liverpool was boring. Okay. Mike catching too many strays, doubting Liverpool so much. I feel like I was much more positive about Liverpool, about our draw and about our chances in the Champions League than Mike was. Mike was very, very skeptical. Alonso out, okay, I wouldn't go that far, Albert. Wow, this game has exploded. And we're still going, by the way. We're still going. Hincapié, that's a back deflection. Oh no, Salah, no! Oh my god, the defense from Leverkusen don't know what to do. That was a horrible clearance from Hincapié. It landed at the feet of Luis Diaz, I believe. And after that, the shot took a deflection and landed at the feet of Mo Salah. Could have been a third with a bit more luck. Liverpool in control. Leverkusen are stunned. Looks like the perfect opportunity to get a third. Potentially we could cool the game off. However, Leverkusen is still very dangerous, and here's Florian Wirtz. We cannot allow any distractions right now. Frimpong for Alex Garcia. Cross. It's going to be a corner for Leverkusen. They are not done yet. They are not going to go down without a fight. We know how this team plays. We know what they've done last season. We cannot allow any distractions at this moment. Ooh! Oh, Boniface, what a miss. Oh my god. How did Victor not score that, by the way? Ooh, what a miss from point blank range. But here comes Liverpool again. Salah, Rivera cross. Ooh! Cleared away at the final minute. Off the line, basically. Go check City game. Alright, what's going on here? I've not seen an update on the score, at least. The score is still 3-1, so if something important happened in the game that wasn't a goal, I think you're gonna have to tell me. Did he miss a penalty or something? Or a one-on-one, I don't know. Oh, just barely onside Cody was on that one. Barely. Haaland miss a pen? That's crazy. Crossbar sky high. God damn. Ooh. Another cross. Is that not a foul? Not a foul, says the ref. Play on. Is City good? They might be. Mental boom. Boniface. You're not beating Konate on that one. You fix your headphones? Let's go, Brandon. It's been a good day. So far, let's hope we don't bottle this with 20 minutes to go. Could this be a year? You know, I don't want to get hyped too quickly. I know something big you mean like UCL or Prem. I don't think FA Cup or Carabao Cup is gonna be enough. I want to keep my expectations in check because I did say that under Slot in the first season I was gonna be patient, and I don't want to go back in my words in case we win nothing. Like if we crash out in the quarterfinals of the Champions League and then don't win the Prem, I don't want to say that it's a disaster and that we bottled it. I mean, maybe we bottled it, but I don't want to say that it's a disaster because those were the expectations that I had before the start of the season. But like with a start like this, how can you not get excited, especially because we're doing it against really, really good teams? Yeah, we're too good at the moment, but this is something that has always happened with Liverpool. We start off great, and as the season goes on, we have no depth, and we pick up injuries, suspensions, players get too fatigued, overworked. We hit a slump like around March or April. We lose points, and ooh! Shot from Alexis, ooh! And another one from Trent over the crossbar. Like with a start like this, how can you not get excited for Liverpool? But again, if we don't make key signings in some positions during the winter, we're gonna be running very low in depth in some positions. So we need to have a smart winter if we're gonna win a big trophy this season. But the start is extremely promising. Some substitutions are gonna come in. Hoffman is gonna come in for Garcia in Leverkusen. And Ezequiel Palacios subbed out as well for Andrikt. And Soboslai was gonna come in for Liverpool for Curtis Jones. Celtic are 3-1 up. Huh. So we're just wilding out here. Crazy. Crazy UCL night at the moment. So besides all the Champions League football, there is Argentina taking on Paraguay and Peru coming next week. The international break next week makes me feel good. Yeah, I love international break as well, but with how Liverpool are playing currently, I don't dislike club football at all this season. Milan crossbar could have been 4. I mean 3. They're winning 2-1. I'm getting like ahead of myself. Frimpong drifting inside the box. Amazing defending from McAllister. Frimpong still on the ball though. Okay, a bit of a pinball going on near our box. That's a foul. Free kick for us. Foul on Gakpo. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like if Real Madrid lose, it's scary because they are sitting 16th in the table after 4 match days. 2 wins, 2 losses. And they have to play away at Anfield. So it gets scary. We get a situation where it's very likely that Real Madrid don't finish in the top 8. And like I was saying earlier, imagine if they hadn't scored in the dying minutes against Stuttgart, and if Dortmund had held that 2-0 lead that they had against them, we'd be talking of Real Madrid with 1 point after 4 games, like on the same level as Sturm Graz and Shakhtar Donetsk. And that would be really scary. Like even the wins that they got, they were like scraping by or like suffering for most of that game. Are you watching O Clásico on Sunday? I don't think I am. But I wish you best of luck for that one. There is just too much football and not enough time to watch it all. But it is what it is. (3-1) Milan? No way. Say it ain't so. Madrid boys. Madrid are looking like frauds. Are Milan are looking good? Where is Mbappe, by the way? Like on the pitch, allegedly. Uh-huh. Man, I'm a bit sad that I won't be able to join HH's hangout tonight because I have to go to the San Lorenzo Stadium for a post-match reaction. But it's gonna be a bit of a cookout. Hopefully your guy Varela can deliver for both of us. Hope so. Boca could really use a player like Varela at this moment. Leo just made Militao and Vasquez look stupid. Militao has been so overrated for so long. I swear, Rudiger is like 10 times what Militao is. Where's Godbape as what HH would call him? Lipier, embarrassing, PayPal, Pampers, Boobies. That guy, never heard of him. Never seen him on a pitch outside of a World Cup. This Reinders guy is good. Yeah. Dutch midfielders at it again. Jude hooked out. Yeah, what happened to Jude, man? Like, exclude bicycle kick at the Euros. What has Jude Bellingham done in 2024? Vinny, Jude, Mbappe stinkers. Alright, substitutions for Liverpool. Cody Gakpo, one of the goal scorers, subbed out. Isn't PayPal really a World Cup merchant? He truly is. We'll have to see. Like, we have to wait until 2026 to see him play football again. It's kind of crazy. A few months ago, I was at a restaurant called Hardwood House with my friends, older bros at this month. I ordered an HH burger. Crazy. Alright. Tsimikas, Gakpo, and Alexander Arnold subbed out. Both are fullbacks and the striker. In come Darwin Núñez to be the new striker, Conor Bradley, and Andy Robertson. Gyökeres hat-trick, the new Ibra. Oh hell nah, City getting cooked. Gyökeres to United right now, by the way. Gyökeres and Amorim to United, here we go. He can shit on City, people. Surely United get him. Dortmund can even beat Sturm Graz at home. Scary situation, I've been to every nation. Seen all the inflation. Lies and defamation. I don't know. Call me rap god. Uy, Hradecki playing with fire, playing out on the back, and we are still pressing so high up. I didn't even think that was a foul from Salah, by the way. I showed AD, he shared it with Hub Hope and caught his attention, saw the funny side, found out later. There was an HH Sasha's role. Think Man United is gonna get him, Arsenal should be worried. Oh hell yeah, Arsenal worried of playing Inter tomorrow in Milan. Still waving their scarves. I mean, it's the fashion. It's been a while since they've been in the UCL, right? And arriving as Bundesliga champions is special to them, even if they're losing. They're still having a good campaign. Laughed when HH community, on AD's community channel. Yeah, AD made such a big fuss about it. AD was even like congratulating me when HH commented on one of my videos. He was like, HH commented on your video. And I was like, yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, he saw the video, he commented on it. Like, yeah, he's another YouTuber, man. Like, it's not that big of a deal. That's another cross. It's 3! Lucho Diaz gets a second. 3-0 to Liverpool. Liverpool are boring to watch, people, by the way. Liverpool are boring to watch. Lucho Diaz is telling Leverkusen to turn on the radio, turn on the TVs, because the Colombian is playing, Liverpool are playing, the Reds catching fire, turning Anfield into a party. Onside here, Mo Salah. Another amazing cross, everyone onside. Luis Diaz wins on the individual duel against Andrik. Stops the ball, finishes to the far post. Classy, 3-0 up. Game, set, match. With only 7 minutes to go. Liverpool are gonna go 4 for 4 wins in the Champions League. Beating AC Milan, beating Bologna, beating RB Leipzig, beating Bayer Leverkusen. Who is gonna stop this team? I just made a short on it. I feel it was PewDiePie or Leo DiCaprio. That's crazy. Yeah, he did. Lucho and Salah looking like Kobe and Shaq. Oh, and this is a 5 against 4. No, Darwin. Darwin, please, man. It was a 5-on-4 counter attack, and Darwin made like the worst pass I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, it could have been 4. So easily there. It's fine. How deoriented and stunned are Leverkusen to be defending that poorly, finding themselves on a 5v4 situation on the break. Oh, great save, Kelleher! Great save, Kelleher! Double save from the Irish goalkeeper. Oh, hell nah. Even when we got pushed to our limits, those were the best chances of the game for Leverkusen. Amazing recovery from Conor Bradley, again showing all of his prowess despite his young age. Fantastic 2 saves from Kelleher. First, diving with both hands to the near post. Second shot, far post, stretches his leg. Fantastic double save. If Nunez left, would you prefer John Duran or Marmoush? I would prefer John Duran, simply because he's younger, he has chemistry with Luis Diaz. I don't believe in being EPL proven, but I think that Marmoush is definitely enjoying the weaker defenses of the Bundesliga and the fact that Frankfurt have a lot of delivery. It happened the same with Colomani. Colomani was a goal-scoring machine at Frankfurt, and then at PSG he's been a fraud. So like, I wouldn't take numbers in at Frankfurt so seriously. But Marmoush is a great player, don't get me wrong. Ooh! Amazing save from Kelleher. Then again, you could make the argument that Marmoush has synergy with Salah. So it is what it is. But I would take John Duran, personally. Andrik with a shot to the near post and another fantastic save from Kelleher, bailing us out towards the end of the game. They played the corner short, not allowed. Real Madrid scored. Rudiger. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't more juju magic. They still have time to go. Will Salah have his revenge against Madrid this time, or will he jinx it by saying something again? I sure hope. I mean, it wouldn't count as revenge anymore. We've lost 2 finals and in the knockouts and like stuff, and like twice in the knockouts and twice in the final. Like, it wouldn't be revenge to beat them in the initial stage, but like at least beat Real Madrid once, people. Anyway, Kwanzaa getting subbed on for Konate. Let's hope that Astrid Wed is not on the stands or on her way to the dressing room. Oh, Dortmund scored. Malen. And Monaco apparently got a last-minute winner against Bologna as well. No goal? Okay. Maybe it's not a UCL night this time for the Juju brothers. Alexis, great pass. Salah. Shot gets intercepted. Would have been a McAllister assist. Would have rounded up the perfect game. Watching like HH's tweets throughout the night. We may need to open up a dialogue on tonight on the Hangout. Let's keep watching. This was before the hat-trick too. Oh gosh. I'm so mad that I won't be able to join the Hangout. Like, it's gonna go crazy. Oy. It's going crazy. Who's in bigger trouble, Real Madrid or Man City? Real Madrid. Real Madrid by far. City have it easy. Real Madrid, not so much. I'm keen to see Barca versus Liverpool. I feel like Barca would beat us at the moment. But we've looked I would say even Barca looked more convincing in their wins, but this is a very convincing Liverpool win. And we seem to be more consistent, if that makes sense. Oh, Darwin. This needs to be a goal. Pass it to Salah. No, it's a bit hard. It's a 4-on-2. You need to finish this one. Nunez. Goal! Lucho hat-trick. Nunez is not able to get it. His shot gets blocked by Hradecki, but the rebound lands at the feet of Lucho Diaz. Gets his third of the night, the fourth for the Reds. Liverpool 4, Leverkusen nada. 0. Amazing recovery from Andy Robertson. Robbo on that one. No foul whatsoever. Very quick on the counter-attack. Darwin, I feel like he misplayed that. He was a bit too slow, and after that, his decision to shoot... Oh, it wasn't blocked by Hradecki. It was took a deflection on a defender. But the rebound landed at the feet of Luis Diaz. And with Hradecki beaten and the goal at his disposal, was able to bury it away. And just like that, 4-0 statement win from Liverpool. Sweden is better than Norway. Gonna be real, Joker is better than Haaland. The stats don't lie, the stats don't lie. Lucho Hiren with Mami, prenda la radio, encienda la tele. Barca scored a lot of goals, but Liverpool is one of the best teams at making runs in behind. I agree. I feel like you're right. It will be a very interesting game. And a clean sheet. Yeah, without Alisson, a clean sheet. Kelleher has been great, but like still crazy. We've been conceding some goals in the Prem, but in the Champions League we look rock solid, it seems. Turned out to be more lopsided than I expected. Same here. Just like that. That's the final whistle. Only 3 minutes of stoppage time. The ref said there's no need to extend this suffering. Liverpool 4, Bayer Leverkusen 0, nada de nada. And Lucho Diaz is taking another ball home for the collection after getting another hat-trick. Just like Gyökeres tonight. Incredible. Incredible. Another Champions League night for the biggest club in England. And those so-called City losing 4-1 in Portugal. There's levels to this. And Real Madrid losing in their own backyard. Liverpool guaranteed top of the Champions League table, awaiting to see if Aston Villa are gonna join us once again after they play tomorrow against Club Brugge. People, it's been a wonderful night. Thank you all so much for joining. 4 out of 4 wins for Liverpool. Well said, Patrick. Dominant second half. Yep, after a bit of a slump in the first one, the second half, after an hour of football, the final 30 minutes went crazy. Yeah, I agree that it was a bit unnecessary from AD, but it is what it is. No, yeah, he scored the third goal as well. Like, it's insane from Luis Diaz tonight. Once again, another hat-trick. Latino pool, hell yeah. I think Slot would go full terrorism against Flick. I hope not, because I feel like Liverpool has the players and the system to go toe-to-toe with Barca. But maybe. We'll see. Luckily, we don't have to play Barca until... I mean, I say luckily. Maybe it would be best if we play them right now, but we can only play Barca in the knockouts potentially. Anyway, people, thank you all so much for joining. It's been an amazing Champions League night. Thank you everyone who joined. Patrick, Mats, Brandon, SSB, Albert, everyone who's been here watching until the end, leaving your comments, leaving your likes. It's been a fantastic time with you all. Thank you all so much for watching and for joining. We'll be here. The next watch along for sure gonna be Liverpool against Real Madrid here at Anfield again, to see if we can go 5-5 and finally break our course against Real Madrid. And stay on the lookout for the next video, which is gonna be the video that was voted for the members in the last month's poll. And after that, obviously the preview for the Copa Libertadores final, which I still have to record, but it's also gonna come out at some point during November. But thank you all so much for watching. Stay out there watching out for those videos to come out. Again, thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see you all next time.